Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jennifer Wilson, also known as Sinful Gains. Today I wanted to talk to you about how I got into fitness and why I got into fitness. It all started when I was in 7th grade. I took a fitness class and I fell in love with it and I stayed with it ever since. Yeah, were there hiccups along the road till now? Absolutely. Have I fallen off the bandwagon? Absolutely. Do I get back up and get back on? You're damn sure right. I do. Uh, the teacher was extremely sweet. He was patient with us. He was extremely knowledgeable, and I carried that with me up into my high school years. My high school boyfriend that I had at the time, his grandma would go to the gym and asked if I would want to go. So I want to say I was probably around like 16, 17 years old, and I went with her. It was only for girls on certain days, and then obviously guys went on a different day. I remember when I went in there, the first thing that I did was I want a trainer. I want someone to help me because I felt like I was a kid in a candy store, but then I also felt like lost at the same time because of it being a gym. There's more equipment than what a junior high has, and I had no clue how to use them, even though I was gung-ho, like, let's do this, get me on this machine, I want to learn. So I went right up to the front desk. I said, I would like to get a trainer or someone to help me, learn what the equipment was. And I had this girl that I saw a few times. I have to say, like, looking back now, I feel like I made the right decision of not continuing with her. Not that she wasn't too knowledgeable, but I felt like maybe she just didn't care that this was just a job that she wanted to come in and do, and that was that. I mean, I would ask her some questions of, what did this machine do and why and for how long, and I just kind of felt like she didn't give me the really good answers that I needed. But I still went in there and I still did my thing. But then I decided to join a different gym. This one was with guys and girls. And when I went in there, they had like this 30-day program thing. And when you first get in there, they measure everything, your height, your weight, your strength. There was like this machine, this handheld thing that like you hold on to, and it measured, it measured so many stuff. I want to say like water weight and, like the percentage of like body fat that you were. So we went around to every machine and they would have me starting off at like the lowest weight and then the highest weight. So whatever the highest weight that I could do for 10 reps, that's what I started off with. So after I did that, I came in the next day ready for it. And they give you your sheet. There was 2 sheets, all my exercises on there for the day. It had what the machine was, what area it was in, how many reps, how many sets, and then it even told me what weight I needed to start off with. Now, remind you, they had me the day before testing what was the heaviest that I could lift and do 10 reps. And like by the 10th rep, you can't do no more, like you're shaking. So that's what they started me off with. And I have to say that it was probably one of the best, exercises, like the little program thing that I followed that I loved, because I started seeing a definition. And I remember that the job that I had, I worked at Charlotte Russe, if any of you remember that store. I know that there was a lot that are closing. I just remember that I picked up this box one day and it was quite heavy. But when I put it on the table, I remember a couple of the girls, they were like, okay, muscles. And I thought that they were joking, like, them just saying that, oh, okay, muscles. But they were really like, no, muscles. They could see my muscles and the little definition that I had. And I was so ecstatic about it. And it just made me push even harder in the gym, because I know that they say like it takes 4 weeks for you to notice, 8 weeks for others, or 12 or something. I pushed myself because I not only was feeling comfortable in my own skin, but I felt comfortable enough of when I would go to the lake that I was okay in my bathing suit, and I felt comfortable because I was working out. So from there on, I was at that gym for 10 years, and there was a bit of a miscommunication. So I stopped going to that gym, started working out at home. I would take my laptop, go in the basement. There was a lady, her name is Lisa, and I cannot think of what her last name is, but like I'll pop it up here for you guys. I was doing her workouts. I didn't have exact all the equipment that she had. I would modify with whatever I had in the basement. I would use the kitchen table, but we put it downstairs and we never used it. I would use that table to prop my feet up on, and then I would do my downward push up from there. So I modified whatever I could. And I just remember we did a lot of burpees in there. And I still hate them, but I still do them. And sometimes I'll even modify them. And that's okay. It's okay to modify workouts. If you cannot do the full workout, it's better to modify than to not do it at all. So from there on, I had a friend that, I had someone on Facebook that friend requested me, and we were talking, and she had asked me if I've ever tried Beachbody before. I said no. She got me into that, and I have to say, I love their workouts and I stand by them. I mean, I have noticed a difference in, using their, their program. I will link my most embarrassing pictures of me of when I first started, and then, during the workout programs that I was doing on there. Have I fallen off the bandwagon? Yes. Am I getting back onto it? Absolutely. With this whole quarantine, yes, it has flipped everybody's life upside down, but I am happy that I have enough gym equipment in my basement that I can work out. Your main thing that you need are weights. That's where you can start from, is start from weights. There's so many things that you guys can do with weights. There's so many things that you guys can do without weights. Just your own body weight is just enough. You'll see more videos that I post. I'll do one that doesn't have any equipment whatsoever that you can do that will help you. So that is pretty much my story. I started in 7th grade. I kept up with it in high school. I went to the gym with my boyfriend's grandma, and I just kept going from there. Will I go to a gym now? Yeah, I mean, none are open right now that I personally know of because of, we're all quarantined right now. But I do not mind going to a gym, and this is the reason why. You go in with a plan, and I know that a lot of people, not only women, but guys in general, I know that a lot are nervous and scared because they don't know what to do when they go into a gym. And the best advice that I can give you is make a plan, go on YouTube, ask some friends that are knowledgeable. You know, what I do is there are 2 women that I follow on YouTube and on Instagram. One is called Heidi Summers, Buff Bunny, sorry, I was gonna cough. The other one is Jen Heward as Honey Buns Fit. And I would, and sometimes still do, you know, well, not right now because again, the gyms are closed, but I would write down their workouts that they did, and I would go to the gym and I would do them. They have plans that you can follow that are amazing. They have ones that you can do at home. They have plans that you can do at the gym. But the main thing is that you want to go in there with a plan. If it's leg day, if it's, you know, upper body day, lower body day, or if you're just going to go there to do abs, it's always good to go in with the plan. I know that you can use your notes in your phone to write it out. That's what I do. And then whenever I'm done with it, I put a little check mark, you know, emoji thing by it, so that way I can get on to the next set. So I hope that these will help you, and I hope that my story will help you, you know, get into working out, because I know that the biggest and hardest thing is to find motivation, especially when you're at home and, you know, we can't do anything. If you don't have any equipment, get some soup cans, you know, fill up a milk jug, even if you have to fill it up halfway, and work yourself up to where the whole milk jug is full. Anything will help you. And just continue to stay with it. You'll start seeing a difference. Don't be discouraged. You get on that the scale. The best thing that I can tell you is to weigh yourself and take before pictures, because muscle weighs more. And when you're working out and you're losing the weight and you're gaining the muscle, you're gonna be like, oh my God, I'm still at 145 and I started at 145. Like, why are the numbers not going down? And that's because you're gaining the muscle. But if you measured yourself in those inches, you're gonna notice that they've gone down. Or have a pair of pants that are your favorite, but you have that little bit of a muffin top. Put that on, take a picture, measure, work out, leave. You can do a couple things. You can leave them out, so that way every time you walk past them or see them, you'll be like, this is my goal. I want to fit right back into them, and I'm gonna fit back into them. So you just have to do whatever you can to try to motivate yourself. Put sticky notes everywhere. Put them in the bathroom. Put them in your truck, your car, at your computer station, at your back door, wherever you want to put them. Put them anywhere. That way you can try to get as much motivation as you can. Look at YouTube videos. Put that song on that just makes you want to dance. You just have to stay with it. That's the best thing. You just have to stick with it, and you have to just take it day by day. Don't say, I want to, today's the first day and I want to get to day 30. No, today's the first day. We're going to go to the second day and then the third day. So again, I hope that all of this helps you in any way. If it does, if it did, please write down in the comments and let me know. And if you have any other type of videos that you would like to see, let me know. And don't forget to hit subscribe and click the check button to like, and I will see you guys in the next video.